I started, as I said, in the Human Resources Center, and so answering calls basically from managers and employees in terms of employee relations issues they had. Things as simple as what's my employee's vacation entitlement to much more complicated matters, obviously. And so I worked in the Human Resources Center for about a year and a half, I think, and under Natalie Scott, who was my first manager at the bank. Then I was able to secure a position in what was then called the Corporate Employee Relations Group, and that was working with Norm Cote, who became my boss for quite a long period of time and quite influential in my career. So I worked in the Corporate Employee Relations Group, which evolved over time. Until the time Norm decided to retire in 2011, and that's when I took over as head of the Employee Relations Group for the bank and have been doing that role up until now. So the thing I'm most proud of actually is the team, the ER team at the bank, and my role in that, as a leader, but also as a colleague for many years. And so I've always taken great pride, both, within BMO, but also outside of BMO, at how strong the employee relations function is here. And I feel like obviously I've played my part in that, but it's not just me, it's the quality of the people that I've worked with throughout the years and learned a lot from, and hopefully have taught a few things too. So I think that's what I'm proudest of. In terms of the work, I'm proudest of the impact we've had on employees who have been in some difficult situations, and we've helped them resolve them. As a group, there's an extremely strong track record, again, which I played my part in. And so I take great pride in making sure that difficult situations get handled as respectfully and sensitively as they can. And again, we can't hit the mark 100% of the time, but I think we have a very high percentage. So what I've learned along the way, I think I had a little bit of this before I came to the bank, but I've learned the importance of listening to people, and you can't really solve a problem if you don't even know what the person's problem is. And so really being careful to not assume that you understand what someone's issue or concern is, and how much they appreciate in many ways, even if the outcome isn't what they wanted, that they were listened to. And so I think listening is, not just in terms of solving problems, but it's so key in everything you do at work, is that you're really taking time to understand the perspective of the people that you're working with. And so always been very important to me, because people are very unique and different, and so you can't just approach everything the same way with everybody. And so really taking the time to make sure you really understand what the issue is before you launch into a solution. I'm grateful for all of the tremendous colleagues and leaders that I've had over the years at the bank, and really it's the people that, and I know it's trite to say that, but it is the people that keep you coming back. And so the colleagues I've worked with who've, had a lot of fun with, had a lot of laughs, and got through some really challenging work together, in a really quality way. In closing, just like to thank everyone for all this support over the years. I've appreciated, again, not just the support from a work perspective, but personally in terms of helping me to grow as a person, and also as a shareholder, knowing that I leave the company in good hands. And soon I will be